Yay, I'm live. Hello, 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 everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Hello. I'm excited. I'm back. I'm back. It's been too long, but I'm back. Where are all my skincare friends? Hello. Tonight's unboxing is boxycharmbyipsy and add-ons. Yay, add-ons. Hey, hey, hey. Mary Ellen, yay, it's so good to see you. How are you doing, sweetheart? Good evening. I put a little lip balm on while we're waiting on a few folks to come on in. I'm right at the tail end of this thing. I got it from Pinch Me about 6 months ago, and anyway, I've just used it and used it and used it. Still in skilled nursing home for physical therapy. Wow. We got to continue believing, continue praying, and continue believing. I'll tell you, that COVID it's a booger of a bear for some people to recover from. Many people never even recovered. I've had it twice. And the first time I was down for a month. And I've had a cough ever since. I'm still praying about that. But nothing like what you've gone through. Whew. What's more difficult, being in a skilled nursing home and not being home? I would imagine that would be the hardest part for you. Yes, I want to go home. Yeah. Hey, Janet, how are you doing? Whoop, 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 whoop. Look who's with us, Janet. It's Mary Ellen Richter. We got to pray for her, though. She wants to go home. She's still in a skilled nursing home for physical therapy, and she had COVID about a year ago. Maybe not quite a year, but anyway, it's been a slow process for her to recover. Anyway, there for a while, she was touch and go. I mean, we were really praying that she would live and not die. Yeah, you had it twice. Yeah. I had it twice too. Janet, did you ever have COVID? Janet's had her own battles with her health too. Yeah, septic shock. I knew you had that, but not COVID. Well, I'm glad you didn't have COVID. If you'd had COVID on top of that septic shock, that would have been a nightmare. Well, I'm glad y'all are alive. Both of y'all are alive. And as long as you've got breath, you can pray and believe God for miracles. You had septic twice. Yeah, I knew it was touch and go with you. Deb would, send me messages asking me for special prayer for you. Y'all, I just want to wash my face. I've got a couple of products here that I've received recently in my Ipsy Glam bags. It was 2 different months, and one of them is the cleanser, which I have not used yet. So I want to use it tonight, and then the other one is the toner. So, the same, they're foaming and they're new. And so I've used the, hey, Sue Ellen, how you doing? Right now, I've been battling with my guts. I've been off work since 3/21, since I was hospitalized. So you're talking about your intestines? Is that what you mean by your guts? So I got a bowl of warm water here. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Hey Jamie, how you doing? It left me weak. So weak I can't walk. Oh. We have to pray that God will give you strength and a double dose of joy while we're at it. Because the joy of the Lord is your strength. I'm going to use this little, it's called the Glove, Glov, and it's a microfiber washcloth. I love this thing. And I'm just going to dampen my face. And I used a mask earlier today. Anyway, I just want to wash my face and just kind of start fresh. Okay, this is a mousse, a foaming mousse cleanser. And I don't think I need to shake it up. But I am going to have to get it going. It's a gel, and then I guess it foams up. Ooh, it's thick too. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey Joe, how you doing? Stomach, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and liver. Have been trying to change my entire eating habits. All your innards. Lord have mercy. Still in Pennsylvania. I've been here since April the 4th. I was due to have surgery, but A1C was high, so it's been postponed. Well, I know you're looking forward to getting back to Indiana with that baby. All right, so I'm just going to take this cloth and I'm going to just work this cleanser in and let it foam up really good. We're just getting started. I just came on about 15 minutes ago, 10, 15 minutes ago. Joe, how are you doing? What have you been doing what have you been up to today? I'm just using a cleanser, y'all. I'm just now getting started. This is from the Professional. It's like a gel to a foam. It's a foaming cleanser. It's supposed to foam up to be like a mousse. And I put like 3 or 4 pumps in my hand so I can feel it it's not a thick, like a shaving cream kind of a thing, but anyway, I'm so fair complected, it's hard to see it, but it's there. Yeah, I miss my baby Decker. I know you do, girl. Just got my injection, starting to feel better. I have a slight headache from the steroids, but doing pretty good. All right, drink you plenty of water. That should help with the headache too, I would think. We had a stomach bug here at our house this week. Was not fun. I didn't get hit like my husband did. Bless his heart. He was off work for when he took a day off from work when it got really bad, and but anyway, he was really sick for about 3 days. And the day he took off from work, he works at the prison. Anyway, the day he took off from work was the day that there was a fight among the inmates in the kitchen. And they had shanks and everything, and it was a bloody mess. And people had to they locked everybody down. They had to hospitalize 1 or 2 people, and the 2 main ones that was fighting, and then they locked everybody down. So the whole prison's on lockdown. Praise report, I am over 90 pounds. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. That is awesome, Janet. Yeah, this is usually if there's a fight that breaks out, it happens like what they call in the pods, which is like an open area outside of the prison cells, and it usually doesn't happen in the kitchen. And so far, the whole time my husband's worked there, any fights that have taken place have been took place like in the pods or on his day off, or they were on another shift, a shift he wasn't working. This is going to leave my skin squeaky clean. I can feel it. I like gel cleansers, y'all. I thought this was going to come out as like a foam. I thought it was going to be a foaming cleanser. And I thought, that's not going to last very long, this little bitty thing here with foam in it. But like those Bath and Body Work foam hand soaps, it's like mostly liquid. And when you pump it, then the air's added to it, and it kind of thins the soap out and makes it into a foam in your hand. I thought that's how this was going to be. Well, Janet, we need to throw you a party. Yeah, you need a party. We need the 90-pound party. I'm still praying for you to gain up over 100. How tall are you again? I forget. But anyway, we pray all the time that the Lord would protect him and keep him safe, from all that violence and craziness. We stand on the scriptures. I found a good one in 2 Samuel. I put it in my video that I just posted tonight. It's a Javi Coffee. Anyway, the verse where God shields us from violence. Oh, that's powerful. 2 Samuel 22 verses 2 and 3. I think that's it. You're 5'2". Oh, okay. So since you're short, if you were to gain up to 100 pounds, I mean, that would be pretty decent weight for you. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, so I'm praying. I'm believing God for you to gain up over to over 100. Okay, now I've got this little sustainable microfiber. It's like a little cotton pad. I like to use it instead of using a cotton round for toner. And so now I'm going to go in with the Professional Tight and Toned Pore Refining AHA plus PHA Toning Foam. Now this does come out in a foam. And so there you go. You see it right there. So 2 or 3 pumps of that and I'm good. So is my husband. Your husband's 5'2" also? Hey Kelly, how you doing? Good to see you. What have you been up to, girl? It just feels good, y'all, to wash your face. Your hubs is 5'9". That's how tall Terry is. 5'9". If he's that tall. Anyway. And he might just be 5'8". I don't know. I haven't been measured in a while. I used to be like 5'2 3/4. But I'm, as you get older, sometimes you lose a little bit of height. I'm feeling so good, eating more veggies, less meat. But I do love my meat. Oh, yeah. I had to stop drinking coffee, which was brutal. Long-time coffee lover. But found white tea, which I love. Is there caffeine in white tea? Y'all, this Javi coffee has got me going. I love it. But I'm trying to drink just like 1 cup of coffee a day. Just a little caffeine. So anyway, your face is good and clean when, the toner pad comes out clean. So that's good. All right. So there's kind of a tacky feeling on my skin right now. So I'm going to let that soak in, let those AHAs and PHAs work. And then we'll go into something else. Yeah. Jamie, how tall are you? The last couple of months, I've been helping a local farmer. We collected sap, about 1,600 gallons, and made 40 gallons of syrup. That's hard work. Oh, wow. So are we talking like maple sap, maple syrup? I bet that is hard work. Yeah, maple. That sounds wonderful. So even just having a pint of that maple syrup is like a precious commodity. Now you want pancakes? I know it sounds good, doesn't it? I like eating breakfast late at night. I like to have some kind of sausage or bacon or something with it. I've just been volunteering with him. I need a good reason to get out of the house. Working from home is rough. Oh, yeah. Got to get some fresh air. Liquid gold. All right. That's soaking in. But anyway, if you guys like coffee, check out my latest video. I just posted it like an hour ago. I'm so excited. They asked me to be an affiliate. And they sent me some coffee to try out and, of course, give my honest review. And I've made it 2 different ways so far. I made hot coffee with cream and stevia, and then I made an iced coffee with milk and stevia and creamer. I've been doing pretty good. This week, there was a stomach bug that hit our house, and then my husband took a day off from work as a result. And then the day he took off from work, there was a fight among the inmates in the kitchen. Two of the inmates were hospitalized, and the warden locked down the whole unit. So there's like 400 inmates that are on lockdown right now. They can't come out of their cell. And they do that whenever the emotions get high, and there's a fight or something like that. They there's a lot of gangs and stuff, and they take sides, and a riot could start. So what they do is they lock them down to let their emotions settle down, and they let things kind of diffuse and fizzle out. So, but he wasn't there that day, and I mean, God has been so faithful to keep him shielded from anything violent. Emily, hi Emily. Yeah, he missed that day. Of course, with the stomach bug, you're not feeling so hot. You're running back and forth to the bathroom, But, that is the positive thing of, that's the thing that was positive to think about and look at, is the day he missed. He missed all that. Me and Miss Emily have another collab scheduled, y'all. I'm so excited. It's going to be on Thursday, May the 4th. So we're going to do something with the Ace Butte Violet Sage palette. So we're celebrating her birthday. Her birthday is going to be May the 9th. Or it is May the 9th. So I'm excited about that. Hey, Valerie, how are you? You doing some cooking? All right, so I'm letting those AHAs and PHAs work. And what I want to do is I want to go in with a couple of serums here. I'm still trying to use up this serum right here from mine. It's a hyaluronic acid. It's called Hydroglow. It's a sleep serum, and it's got a triple action hyaluronic acid. And I have enjoyed this stuff, y'all. So anyway, about 3 pumps of that. May the 4th is Star Wars Day. No, we're just doing something that's kind of like spring-like for her birthday. The violets and the greens in that palette. Hopefully the summer will linger on this year, since everybody up there has had such a late start to spring. Yeah, so I really haven't been much of a person to wear green with purples, but I did a purple look just a couple of weeks ago from another palette, and I used a green with it, and then I put a multi-chrome shimmer on top of all of that, and it was a really pretty look. So anyway, that palette has got a couple of greens. There's several pinks and purples in there. So it'll be a nice palette to play with. I've done one or two looks with it, but I want to go back into it. I want to try corals. I just found out I'm a neutral skin tone. Corals are good. I love corals. Brandy, how are you, Brandy? I just washed my face, y'all, and put on a little hyaluronic acid. Now I'm going to go into this Peach and Lily. It has, it's called Glass Skin Refining Serum. peach extract and a peptide complex. It has, it protects from, well, let me just read the back of it. It says glassy, transparent, poreless skin is achieved when skin is well hydrated and without inflammation and free of radical damage. A revolutionary cocktail. That's what this is. It's a serum cocktail. Cocktail of peach extract, niacinamide, wild yam, peptides, hyaluronic acid, and metacaside, whatever that is. I'm not sure. Need to research that. Anyway, it helps to hydrate, calm, brighten, and firm the skin. So whenever you're using AHAs, PHAs, retinol, anything like that, you can combine niacinamide with it. And of course, these peptides are going to help. So anyway, just a couple of pumps of that. And it just gives a beautiful glow to the skin. I love this serum. I don't use it every day, but it's a really good brand. And it really does offer a lot of hydration. And it helps to helps your skin to recover from treatments. So anyway, if you like serum cocktails, that's a good one. I lived in Denver after high school. We were poor teenagers, so we lived in a rough neighborhood. I worked the overnight shift at the Denver diner. Oh my. Restaurant work. I feel for you, girl. I did it for years. I still have dreams. I'm working in restaurants. Well, I'm trying not to have dreams about working in restaurants. I really do. That was many moons ago. I couldn't do it these days. I couldn't stand for that long. Me either. I just started using a vitamin C serum. What is it that you're not supposed to use with that? Whenever I use vitamin C, I do not use retinol, and I don't use glycolic acid with it. Some say that you can, but anything that exfoliates your skin or the retinol, can dry your skin out, which vitamin C can do that as well. But you need those treatments, you know what I'm saying? And so you have to make sure and use your sunscreen afterwards. But when I'm using a treatment like that, I don't combine treatments. But that's my personal practice. Some people, will disagree and they say that you can use vitamin C with glycolic acid, but I just don't do it. I try not to do it. Yeah, it was retinol. Yeah. I think the Denver diner is still here. Ha! That's awesome. When skincare says lightening, does that mean it makes your skin or your face whiter? Yeah, it's going to, like, if you have hyperpigmentation like I do, freckles, any kind of scarring from acne, age spots. I've got an age spot right over here. Discoloration. It helps to even out your skin tone and helps all that stuff fade. Some skin tones have darkness, around the mouth, so all that kind of lightening helps with all of that. Dark circles, all that kind of stuff. That's funny, Janet. A lot of interesting characters came into that diner. It kept it fun. Oh, I'm sure. In the middle of the night, Lord have mercy. All the drunks. I worked there in 1997, 98. I just aged myself. Well, you're not that old. I did restaurant work when I was a teenager back in the 70s. So there. How's that for aging yourself? Oh, okay, wasn't sure. Got some Secura skincare, so wasn't sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to keep your skin, milky, help to even everything out, That way it all looks like one color instead of 5. You won't look so spotty. I don't know if you guys struggle with that, but I do. I was only a hostess, so I had it easy. Yeah, hostessing's fun. Do a lot of walking. I've been at my current job for 23 years. I celebrated my anniversary on March 27th. Well, congratulations, Kelly. 23 years. That's saying something. Oh, you tried liquid eyeshadow today. Yay. Look at you. Trying all kinds of stuff. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to wait a little bit before I put on a moisturizer. Look, y'all, my first BoxyCharm by Ipsy plus add-ons, and I wanted to share this with you all tonight. Well, we started paying on a car for me, but as soon as it gets here, it needs work before we can drive it. Okay. So it's a process. Sometimes it's a process. So anyway, I got this little catalog thing. And let me just take everything out. Some of the stuff I ordered, some of it was a part of the 5 products. But anyway, I'm excited. I got some really good brands in here. It's 8:30 at night. Who could that be? Just a minute. Somebody's at our door, y'all. We're coming. Just a minute. Terry's going to get the door since I'm doing the live. Of course, Sweet Pea's going bananas. Were they looking for a specific person?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, let's get into this, y'all. All right, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. That's a good girl. Yes, her did the notifications. Yes, her's a good girl. Very good girl. Okay, I'll give you a treat. This dog, y'all. She thinks she needs a treat for everything. Here you go. Just a little nugget. What were these called, babe?
What?
We found these little treats. Anyway, we spent like $50 on dog food and stuff today. And flea medicine and what have you. And then it was just a couple of days ago, we took her to the vet for like her yearly checkup and spent another $60. If you really take care of your dog like you're supposed to, It's not cheap. Okay, but I'm worth it. All right, let's see. Let me figure out what came in my box and what I ordered. See, I know those two things came in the box. Daddy, I need to use the phone for a few minutes because I got my... Let me look it up, y'all. I want to make sure and get the right products. You don't get Ipsy Boxy, but that's because I don't wear makeup. I watch unboxing, so since I've been working from home, I've invested in comfy sweatpants rather than makeup. Oh, I know. I live in my pajamas some days. You can't look it up under Boxy anymore. You have to look it up under Ipsy in your emails. When I leave the house to go to Target or somewhere, I put on my fancy outside sweatpants. Ha, that's funny. That's funny. You got sweatpants and then you got your fancy outside sweatpants. Huh. Do y'all remember back in the 80s when we had those jogging suits that were shiny and they had all the trim and stuff, on the jacket? And of course, the pants and the jacket, they matched. Okay. Here you go. All right, I got it sorted out. This let me start with the box itself. I got this from LYS Beauty. It's the No Limits Cream Bronzer Stick. And I love this brand, y'all. And so I had an opportunity to try another product from them, and I thought this would be really nice. And so anyway, this is a pretty dark shade, but since it is a bronzer, I don't know. I think it may be dark enough for me to use as a contour. We'll see. Yeah, track suits, whatever they were called. Oh my gosh, look how dark this is. I think they made a mistake. There's no way that I would have ordered something this dark. But maybe I was thinking it was going to be like a contour. Woo! Let me blend it out. that's like for, oh my gosh, just that one stripe, y'all. I'm going to have to be very sparing with this and use it as a contour shade. But that I think it's going to be very dark. Very dark. But I think if I blend it really, really well, it'll make a nice contour shade. That one stripe. So anyway, I wouldn't be able to put a stripe there. I'd just like put a dot there and blend it out and use my foundation. Surely I didn't pick this color. I think they made a mistake. Your mama wore those a lot? Yeah, I'm going to make it work, Kelly. I'm going to mix it. Probably, I'll take my, I'll apply a little bit like in the contour section and blend it out. And then I'll take my foundation brush and kind of go around it and diffuse it. You know what I mean? So, wow. I'm overwhelmed. I'm so fair. Okay, so there's that. Then I got a powder from Basic Beauty, which I love this brand, y'all. This is a translucent powder. This was I think a choice item. It says translucent, but it's kind of got like a pink color to it, which I'm excited about that. Ooh, it's got a really neat, like a pull top kind of a seal here. I want to see how, I'm going to open it and see how finely milled it is. Okay, so the safety seals pop. Ooh. Watch out, sweet pea. You're going to get knocked over by a box. Okay, so you just shake a little out. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of, it's definitely on the pink side. It's really super finely milled. Feels like silk. And it's smooth. It's smoothing. It's blurring and smoothing too. And there, it leaves a sheen. Do you see that sheen? That's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Can't wait to use it. Okay, and then from Biro, New York, it's a pear serum oil. Ooh, that sounds lovely. And I think this is one of the things that they chose for me. The way that it's working right now is they choose three. You choose three and they choose two for you. So anyway, there's what that looks like. It's a pear serum oil. You just take a few drops in the palms of your hands and apply over the face, the neck, and the décolleté after cleansing and before or after moisturizing. Well, we just need to do it before moisturizing tonight, I think. Cute little cap. Let's tip it over and see what comes out on the finger. So Not too much. I think you might have to like tip the bottle over. Let's see. Let's see what happens if I tip the bottle over. It's not runny. It's not wanting to pour out. You just kind of have to dab it on your fingers. So that's good. We have some control. So I'm just going to use a little bit. Is any even coming out? Yeah, it's coming out. I wanted to see if I could get a little more because it just seemed like it wasn't enough. Kind of have to get it going. There it comes. Okay. There we go. It comes out so sparingly that you kind of almost have to work at it to, get any on you. But I stuck a toothpick down in there just to make sure that the hole was open and that I was actually getting something. What are you eating?
This is sweet, some applesauce.
Applesauce?
Yeah.
I was talking about you a while ago. Did you hear me?
What? Did you really?
I was telling them what we went through this week.
Oh, honey, that's a no-no.
Not too explicit, but about the prison and you taking the day off from work and how God. But I found this scripture I'm going to tell my husband the scripture I found. It's in 2 Samuel, chapter 22, verses 2 and 3. I thought, what a powerful verse for us to stand on.
Okay.
Concerning your safety down there. I don't smell a scent with this, y'all, but it seems really lightweight, and I like the way it's kind of sparing the way it comes out, so you're not going to, if you tip the bottle over, it's not going to run everywhere, which is good. And it's one of those oils that doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy, but it definitely adds some moisture. Let me type this verse in so that they can look it up too if they want to. 2 Samuel 22, verses 2 and 3. I think that was it. Let me just double check. Well, it would help if I... Yeah, that's it. You are a good girl. All right, and then they chose for me this Natasha Denona Alloy eyeshadow palette. This is how it's packaged. And if you like brown eyeshadows, this is going to be right up your alley. Because this palette features brown eyeshadow. Ta-da! So let me open it up where y'all can see it. So we've got some warmer ones here, a neutral, a couple cooler tones here. Isn't that pretty? Really super pretty. I love Natasha Denona's formulas. So anyway, this one right here and that one right there. So let's swatch them, y'all. I've got that oil on my hands, so this ought to work really nice. There's plenty of pigment, even on that neutral shade there. Yeah, that's really super pretty. And then that lighter shimmer. It's almost like an orange. You could get a lot of pretty looks out of that one. I think my favorite shade is this one right here. Look at that. Yeah, the shine on that is just gorgeous. Both the shimmers are really pretty. This has got a lot of gold in it. Let me get a wipe here. These smell like roses, y'all. These facial wipes with rosehip oil from Bolero. That's what I've been using here lately. So there you go. A brown eyeshadow palette. How now, brown cow? Yeah, the smell, the scent on this one, Kelly, is strong. Very strong. So they do have, the alloy palette does have names. The shadows have names, which are on the back here. It's real little bitty, but it's easier to read them off the box. But it's Golden Flesh, Earth Flesh, Suntan, and Atria. Golden Flesh, Earth Flesh, Suntan, and Atria. Your melatonin is kicking in. All right, Kelly, thank you for coming. And then my other choice was the Wander Beauty Sweet Escape palette. Y'all know I have a weakness for eyeshadow. I've missed you too. Janet's not the only one that's missed you, Kelly. I've missed you too. So here's what that looks like. Isn't that pretty? Shade Saver. The mirror. And there's the shades. Oh my gosh. Those shimmers are just calling my name. This palette is stunning. All right, let me wipe these off. We're going to swatch this one too. What do you want? You saw it, Sue Ellen? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmers and 4 mattes. So this is a matte, that's a matte, that's a matte, and that's a matte. What do you want? You want another treat? Y'all, this dog.
She loves you.
Yeah, she's got me trained is what it is.
She loves you.
Here. Okay, let's do this. This is called First Class Vatican Mode on Holiday. Ooh, look at that. In the clouds. Okay, so First Class Vatican Mode. This is make a great crease color to get started with. On Holiday, this is like a pressed glitter. Look at that. And In the Clouds, this is another matte. Really light purple. You got 2 mattes and 2 shimmers there. Pretty, pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's continue. Day Trip. Window Seat. Sweet Dreams. Ooh, that's a duochrome. And Carry On. That's another, like a metallic. All right, so we have Day Trip. It's like a brown. Then Window Seat. It's another lavender. A little bit different, kind of a muted shade. Then there's Sweet Dreams. This is the duochrome. That's pretty. And then Carry On. This is the metallic. Look at that. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I've got 2 more, y'all. Hey, it's Elle. How are you doing? I figured y'all like these purples. Purple looks good on everybody, no matter what color eyes you have. Blue, green, brown, black eyes, it doesn't matter. Okay, then there's Frequent Flyer. Ooh, this is gorgeous.
Thank you.
And then Out of the Office. Oh, my word, y'all. Here's the dark shades. Look at that. That's Frequent Flyer. And then Out of the Office. Boom.
Boom, shakalaka.
Yeah, boom, boom, shaka. So you have everything from light to dark. A duochrome. Look at that. Pressed glitter. There's several. I think this one right here is a satin finish. This is a metallic. Here's your duochrome right there. That purplish shiny one. Got some muted, browns and purples here. This is a really light shimmer. You could use that in the inner corner or under the brow bone. This is going to be a great all-around palette. Super, super stoked about this. This shade, Frequent Flyer, y'all, is the bomb.
Thebomb.com.
Everything my purple heart desires. Can't stop staring at them.
Just can't stop.
My husband wants y'all to notice him.
No, I don't.
Yeah. So leave him some comments.
No.
Yeah. Tell him how fortunate he is to be alive and well,
Amen.
despite all the sickness and the demonic attacks down there and all that violence where he works at. This is called Sweet Escape from Wonder Beauty. Valerie said, "You sound like her husband." Haha. Janet says, "Hi, Mr. Latimer. God is watching over you."
Thank you.
Itzel, you got the kids into bed? What's going on with you tonight? Okay, y'all, I've done played and swatched and all this stuff that I received in my box. I do not know the value of any of this. Of course, the products are not listed in this magazine, so I'm not going to even bother to read that to y'all. So those were my 5 things. And then I bought some add-ons. I can't, with that glitter. I wish y'all could see that glitter in person. That is so pretty. Woo. So I could use the brown eyeshadows that I received from Natasha Denona with these purples and these shimmers, you know, to bring some variety into just a plain brown look. I could use that brown eyeshadow palette as a partner with a lot of palettes probably. Okay, so those were very pigmented. All of them were. The powder is beautiful. I can't wait to use that underneath my eyes. This was a great way to package oil because it does not spill when the bottle tips over. So it comes out real sparingly. And it does not have a heavy scent of any kind. And this bronzer stick is made for an African American, but I'm going to use it as a contour, just a little dab at a time. And I may even use it as an eyeshadow base. So I'm going to get real creative with this bronzer stick. But anyway, I think they messed up on the color because it's dark. It's made for really dark skin. All right, let's get into the let's see. Let's switch some stuff up. Let's do excuse me. Let me do a little announcement. I have a giveaway. It was a mystery bag that was unclaimed from earlier this week. And y'all know what I decided to do is to roll all those unclaimed giveaways into my live streams. Which I'm not going to give it away right now. But what I want you all to do is come back after I post the live stream on my channel, like later on tonight or tomorrow or something. And leave a comment in the comment section. And see, what are we going to talk about? I need a word. Use the word beauty. Oh, I didn't know. Itself. I thought, some people would put their kids to bed before they go to bed. I didn't know if you did that or not. Your kids may be too old for that. I don't know. My mom and dad used to put us to bed at 8 o'clock. And then they would have a couple hours for themselves in peace and quiet. So anyway, just come back. Here, I'll type in the word beauty. And use the word beauty in a sentence after the live stream is posted. Just come back and leave a comment if you're interested in the mystery bag. Sue Ellen says, so glad you weren't at work. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Amen.
So, yay. All right. So, with that being said, let's continue with what I've got here. I've got some products that I ordered as add-ons. So what I just showed you was what came in the box itself. If I didn't order any add-ons at all, that's what I would have received. So anyway, the first thing is from Saturday Skin. It's carrot and niacinamide moisturizing cream. So carrot is vitamin A, which is the equivalent of retinol. So I had to have it, and it's got 7 peptides in it, which is, it sounded amazing. And Saturday Skin is such a great brand. So I have to open it and check it out. It just sounded so unique. Ooh, look at that. It's so hard for me to get my toddler to sleep. Our oldest granddaughter, she would not go to bed unless everybody in the house was in the bed. If one person was up, she was up. That was the most alert individual I've ever seen in my life. All right, y'all, I have to try this. Not on my face, but on the back of my hand. Yeah, there's no scent. Look how rich that is. Let me spread the wealth here. Huh. Wow, that's rich. Look how smooth my skin looks. That's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. Really super nice. This would be like something I would use like at night. You know. So there you go. You got your retinol and your niacinamide all in one with peptides with it. Awesome. And it's not leaving a heavy residue. I mean, it's just sinking right in. Wow. You didn't have to wait till night to use that. You could actually put that on underneath makeup. I wonder how much vitamin A is in this. I'm going to have to like do a little research on this product. But it's got some oil and, some other things in here also. Probably to, balance some things out, to keep it from. Anyway, Nourish and Protect. This ultra moisturizing cream is packed with superfood extracts from carrots combined with ceramides and lipids to help to protect your skin's appearance from drying environmental stressors. 3 potent extracts from the carrot combined with niacinamide improves the look of skin's tone and texture. Centella asiatica extract assists with the appearance of healthier looking skin overall. Wow. ceramides help protect the skin's moisture barrier. So that's going to be really, really good. Yeah. I prefer not to have a scent in face cream as well. There are some face creams that I have used that have scent in them. For example, one time I used this pot of Estee Lauder at night, and I loved the results of that cream, but it did have a scent. So I used it anyway because I like the results. And this one here from Espa, it's got a scent too. It reminds me of I don't know. It's got a milkiness to it, but it reminds me of do you remember that ointment that we used to use on babies years ago called what was it called? Desitin ointment that helped protect their skin from getting a rash. But that smell that's in that ointment, that's what this reminds me of. It doesn't smell just like it, but anyway. But I like the results on this cream as well. So, I'm using it. Sometimes you can't help but have a scent. All right, and then I got a couple of little samples from Perlice. Y'all know I love this brand, so they've got a couple of little things couple of little moisturizers that I wanted to try. And the add-ons were fairly cheap. Anyway, one's dragon fruit with niacinamide, and the other one's yuzu and orange. So this is not a cheap brand, but when you can get the samples, these deluxe size samples, 15 mils, it's a half an ounce a piece. Sometimes, if the add-ons are they're like 2 for $5 or, whatever. Or you'll have one that comes with some other product, Anyway, I think that's how this came. I think they came with like another product. I got a couple other little minis here. See, one of the minis is a eyebrow pencil, and it's from Billion Dollar Brows. It's blonde. It's like a little mini. I thought this would be good for my travel bag. Of course, I'm not really a blonde. I mean, I have blonde eyebrows, but I don't like to wear blonde as a shade. But I probably picked blonde because it was a lighter brown. So anyway, it was probably one of these, this was a pair for like $5. And then the other little mini that I got was, I got a couple of other little minis here. It could have been one of these. This is a mini lipstick from Pat McGrath Labs. Little bitty mini. What's up, Leslie? There's my number one fan, y'all. So, but the packaging on Pat McGrath lippies is cute. That's a pair of lips. Gold lips, y'all. And it's just a little bitty, like a mauve-y kind of a nude. I love the lips too. So let's swatch it. It's like a peachy nude. Right up my alley as far as a nude is concerned. Put a peach lip liner with it. So just a little bitty sample. It's 1.2 grams. So I'm thinking it was this lippy. I'm not sure. Anyway. It could have been one of these other samples. Mari, what is going on, Mari? My beautiful friend, how are you? And then I got a chance to try the Kate Somerville retinol and vitamin C moisturizer. Now, see here, you see retinol and vitamin C paired together. So, you know, it's going to do a double whammy on the skin, probably. Or it may be balanced out to where it's not a whole lot of either one. It says use in the PM only and apply. Only use once a day. Yeah, see, it's going to be pretty stout. Apply a thin, even layer to face and neck and reduce the frequency of sensitivity occurs. While using this product, also use a sunscreen daily. So there you go. So this is just a little bitty sample. It's 8 milliliters, not very big at all. So that could have been a sample that was with the Perlice. I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted to try it because that moisturizer that I used last year, the goat milk, Kate Somerville goat milk moisturizer, was awesome. And I haven't really used that many products from Kate Somerville. I did have a little scrub, a sample of a finely milled kind of a exfoliant type scrub cleanser, and it was wonderful. I loved it. And that's what spurred me on, you know. Okay, and then I got a couple of products from Murad, which is a wonderful brand. I love this brand. Everything I've ever tried from them has been amazing. So this is the Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. Can y'all tell I had retinol on my mind? So this is just 5 milliliters. So this could have been, you know, the sample that was with the Perlice. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyway, just a little bitty pump. Just enough for you to try it to see if, you know, you're going to like it. So, again, apply it at night. Thin, even layer. Follow with the moisturizer and reduce frequency if sensitivity occurs, and make sure you use a sunscreen. Doing good, Mari. Doing good. For those of you that are coming in late tonight, after the live stream is posted, if you'll come back and leave a comment with the word beauty in it, there's going to be a drawing in a couple of days for a mystery bag. It is an unclaimed prize from earlier this week, which, you know, the window is 48 hours. And then I got the Vitamin C Essential Cleanser from Murad. So I thought I could put this in the shower, you know. Gangsta Rosa 68. Hello. So anyway, just follow all my rules, all my typical rules, you know, for giveaways. And if you qualify, then I will put your name in the drawing. Okay, and then last but not least, I had an opportunity to purchase something from Dew of the Gods, which is another brand I've been exploring. And this is called Feels. Look at that holographic logo. And this is squalane and oat milk microdermabrasion dry erase facial scrub. Good night, Emily. Thank you for coming. So, and this has a safety seal. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but there's plastic around the box. So I'm not going to take this out of the, well, maybe I will. Let's sing the safety seal song, y'all. We haven't done that tonight. So sing it with me. Safety seal, safety seal. We like it when the products have a safety seal. Yeah, safety seal. And let's open it up and see what the tube looks like. Did you nail it? Did you sing it all the way through with me and do the little at the end? Got to get some. That's my percussion, my drums, my rhythm. Y'all, look at this packaging. Look at all this holographic. I just want to save the box just to look at it. Well, good deal. Okay, here we go. Holographic on the tube, too. That's cool. That's pretty. It says, scrub it out, babe. So this is, to smooth your skin and, get up all those dead flakes. And I'm sure it's going to hydrate, too. My husband's used to the safety seal song. The dog looked at me funny. Ah. Yeah, we need to sing it loud and clear because it not only needs to get in our minds, but it needs to get in our family's minds as well. The safety seal song. I sing it all the time. Whenever I open anything that has a safety seal, it just automatically comes to my mind. Okay, so those were my add-ons, and that was my box. I was really happy. I know a lot of people are not happy right now with the way things are going with Ipsy, but I'm happy, and when BoxyCharm moved over to Ipsy and took the place of Ipsy Plus, that was one less subscription that I was getting. So I just channeled that money into another subscription, and I started getting the ice cream beauty box. Yeah, when I watch other people's channels, and they're showing products and you see that seal there, you just automatically want to. That is a pretty lipstick, y'all. Okay, I need to use an eye cream and a moisturizer. And we're going to do a giveaway, so y'all stay tuned. I'm going to give away some masks and in the live tonight. I'll have that other giveaway for after the live is posted, but I'm going to give away some masks in the live tonight. So let's see. I'm trying to think of what will go with everything I've already done. I need just a basic moisturizer. Let me use this one here. I need to work on this one and use it up. This is from the Drunk Elephant. It's the Proteini Polypeptide Cream. A little sample of this that I received a little while back, and I've used this 3 or 4 times, and anyway, there's probably enough to use tonight. Maybe one other time. I don't know. We'll see. And this does not have a scent. This feels good too. And this is the first thing I've ever owned, I think, from Drunk Elephant. It's a brand I really am not that familiar with. It's kind of pricey, but I wouldn't mind trying some things from it if they were made available, you know, like on the Ipsy shopper website, you know, for drop shop or whatever, or add-ons. But I'm not going to pay full price. Sylvia, how are you doing, sweetheart? This is so rich, y'all. This cream right here is rich. And because of all the other products I have going on underneath it, there's a real nice slip. Almost like just like a silkiness. That feels really good. There's probably enough in there for one more time. I'm not sure whose video I was watching, but she sang the Safety Seal song. Really? Somebody's singing the Safety Seal song? Hey, everybody ought to sing it. Okay, so let's recap the skincare that I used tonight. I used this Professional. This is from Benefit. It's a foaming cleanser. It starts off as a gel and it foams on your face in a really slight way. And then I followed up with the toner, the foaming toner. So that's like a set there. And then let's see, what did I do next? I went into the Hydro Glow Sleep Serum, hyaluronic acid. And then I used let's see. What did I use after that? I used the Peach and Lily Glass Refining Serum. That was nice. I really enjoyed that. And and then I used the Biro Pear Serum Oil that I got in my Ipsy in my box, my BoxyCharm box. BoxyCharm by Ipsy. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I guess that was it. And then I let all that sink in, and then I just now put on this Drunk Elephant moisturizer, and I'm going to go in with an eye cream. Yes, naps are awesome. I had a nap today myself. I slept for about an hour and a half, something like that. It felt good. All right. I'm just going to go in with this eye serum here from Akar. I like it. It's like an oil, and it only takes like a drop or two. So I'll just tap it in. I haven't done a full skincare regimen like what I'm doing tonight. I haven't done one, golly, all week. I mean, I've done some stuff, but not a full regimen like this. I've been slacking. You know, when you don't feel good, it's just like, ugh, I don't feel like doing nothing. All right. And I'm just going to leave it at that tonight. Maybe a little lip balm. I'm trying to use this one up. This little stick. Aloe vera color changing lip balm stick. I just have just the tiniest amount left. I got this in a Pinch Me box a few months back. I've enjoyed using it though. How long did you sleep, Sylvia? I take a nap almost every day. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like, okay, I need to lay down for a little while. And then I sleep till about 4:30 or 5 and get up and do stuff, you know. So what did y'all think about my box and my add-ons and stuff? I got a haul coming Saturday. I shopped at Ulta. Ulta had their sale, and so I shopped there and got some stuff that from Freeman Beauty that I've been wanting, some masks and things. And then I shopped at Bath and Body Works. They had this amazing sale. It was like 50% off. Everything I got was almost like 50% off. I got some really, really good deals. Probably about an hour. Someone woke up calling to ask about gravy. Please pass the gravy. I like it. I'm still thinking about that sweet palette escape. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you didn't see that, did you, Sylvia? Let me show it to her. This is the prettiest palette. Wonder Beauty has really pretty eyeshadows. And they're pretty pigmented too. Anyway, here's what the packaging looks like. This was one of my choice items. And I just had to have it. My son wanted to ask how to make gravy. Oh, okay. I like gravy. I like gravy for breakfast. All right, this is what she looks like. Of course, I've already swatched everything. There's some duochromes in there, pressed glitter, a couple of satin finishes. The shimmers, there's only 4 mattes. The shimmers in this palette are amazing. Yeah, it is pretty. And I mean, purples, come on now. They look good on everybody. Everybody looks good in purple. No matter what your eye color is, no matter what your skin tone is. Everybody looks good in purple eyeshadow. But I like the names on this palette. It's talking about like traveling, you know, first class, vacation mode, on holiday, in the clouds, day trip, window seat, sweet dreams, and it's spelled sweet, S-U-I-T-E. You know, like a hotel suite. Carry on, frequent flyer, and out of office. Sweet. Sweet, S-U-I-T-E, sweet escape. My mom had all her recipes in a recipe card file box. And so whenever I wanted one of them, you know, I would just get the card and write it down. And that's until I moved, you know, away from home, out of state. And then I had to call her. She didn't mind. She didn't mind. It would give us a chance to yak on the phone. You decided they're going to Italy? Okay. Have y'all ever bought canned gravy? Libby's has this. Look at this sale paper, y'all. This is from the Save a Lot store near us. They have sausage gravy in the can. 2 for $3. I miss my mom. You remind me of her. Oh, that is so sweet. I use cornstarch. My mom used flour. I use flour in my gravies. Unless it's like an au jus kind of a gravy. And then I will make a slurry with cornstarch. And my sister used to use those little packets that you add like hot water to it. You know, like for roast beef gravy for mashed potatoes. She used to use those a lot. I never did. I thought they tasted kind of funny. Homemade's always better. Now y'all got me going on gravy. I'm going to have to make something with gravy tomorrow. What have you done to me, Sylvia? I think I'm hungry. I buy that. It's good. I have it over biscuits for breakfast. Okay. I was thinking about trying it. I thought, you know what? Because when you make gravy, it's hard not to make a whole pan full, you know, and my husband doesn't eat it. And then it just sits in the refrigerator and gets all thick and, you know. Thick and goopy. Okay, let's do this. I got some new masks in, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm not going to show them to you or tell you what they are. So this mask giveaway is going to be like a mystery mask giveaway. Just know that it's masks. And there's going to be 4 of them. And I'm going to put them, you know, in the, the flat mailer, like what I've been doing. And I'm going to mail them, you know, like a sheet. I'm going to tape them together to make like, you know, a sheet of masks that'll fit down in that envelope. So if you are interested in this giveaway for tonight, for right now, type the word me down in the comments and we will get going on this. Janet. Isel. Sue Ellen. Sue Ellen Moran. I'm going to put an M there. Sylvia. Valerie. Okay, that's 5. That's what I'm showing in the chat. I guess Sue Ellen Richter, she's already left for the evening. Some of the others have already left too. Okay. Let me fold these up, and then I'm going to put them in a envelope, and then y'all can, somebody can give me a drum roll. Ruth, I don't know what Ruth's doing tonight. She did send me a comment in one of my videos today, but I haven't talked to her on Instagram. Mari, you want to get in on it? Okay. Mari. Let's get Mari in here too. Okay, there's 6 of you. Janet. Yay, Janet. Janet gives me the drum roll. There's Jen. How you doing, Jen? You're just in time. I'm doing a giveaway for some masks. If you want to get in on it, type the word me in the comments and I will add you. You hanging in there? All right. Jen's hangout. Okay. Let's get Jen in here. For those of you that just joined me, there's a mystery bag that was unclaimed earlier this week, and y'all know that I'm rolling in my unclaimed prizes into the live stream. I will not be giving it away during the live stream, but I will collect comments after the live stream is over with, and in a couple of days I will draw a winner. So once the live stream is posted as a video on my channel, come back and leave a comment with the word beauty in the comments if you want to enter the giveaway for the mystery bag. What we're doing right now is for some masks. Okay, so Janet has given me a drum roll. Oh, look at all the hearts. That's awesome. How did you do that? Who did that? Who sent the hearts? That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, look at all those hearts. How do you do that? All right, the winner is Mari Cho. Mari Cho. Yeah, teach us, Jen, how to do that. Congratulations, Mari. You are the winner, the mask giveaway winner. Look at all those. That's fun. That's fun. I want to learn how to do that. Is it this? Is it this one? No, I don't think this is it. That's just the emojis. You're welcome, Mari. Yay, Mari's the winner. You should have a red heart above where you do your super chat. I don't see it. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's for... Is that just in the app? Because I don't think I... Engage with your audience. Maybe it's only on phones. I don't know. I don't see it. Okay. So, Mari. It's going to be Look at all that. Y'all are so cool. I'm enjoying that. All right, Maury, so I'm going to put your name on this envelope. It is a surprise mask giveaway because I don't have them pulled together right now, but I do have a bunch of new ones in the house that have recently arrived. And so anyway, I will tape them together, to form a sheet, 4 masks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a sheet and mail this, what they call it a flat. It's where they can run it through the meter and it saves on postage. I can mail it for like $2.20-something, which is super cool to me. You can tap them over and over. Yeah. Yeah, tap them over and over. I like that. It's when you like the comments. You're not really wanting to make a comment back, but you just like what's being said. All right, so Maury, are you still living in the same place, Maury? You have the same address? Yeah, same address. Okay. All right, I should have it. Let me just double check my little address book here. Have to feed the dog. Okay. I have 2 books with addresses in it. One that I started when I started sending out, friend mail and stuff a couple years ago. And then the ones from this last year, this got full, so I had to start another book this last year. And I think you're in the new book, Maury. Yes, I do believe you are. I need to just consolidate everything into one book and, like an alphabetical address book. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Dropping stuff. Anyway, I've got Maury. I will probably mail this. I'm going to try to get it mailed out tomorrow. I've got something else that needs to go out tomorrow as well. Some friend mail that needs to go out to a friend of mine. And I'm going to try to get both of these mailed out at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and, while I've got your address pulled up here, I'm going to go ahead and write it on this envelope. No, it's not necessary. I have it. I have it right here. It just took me a minute to find it. I need one for phone numbers. I just tap the name and over time forget the phone number. Oh yeah, I never memorize phone numbers. I know my own. That's about it. But let me tell y'all something really interesting. This is a bit of trivia for you. Albert Einstein, now, we all know he was a genius, right? He did not know his own phone number. And somebody asked him one time, why don't you memorize, your phone number? And he's like, why should I memorize it when I can just look it up in my phone book? I mean, that was his logic. He figured that it was easier to look it up than it was to memorize it. You'd think he'd have like photogenic, memory, and that he would automatically memorize it. How many of y'all have your social security number memorized? I'm curious. Back when I got my social security card, that's when I started to, go to work. I was 16. When the card came in the mail, there was a letter, and it suggested that I memorize my social security number. And so I memorized it back then. And but nowadays, I think they assign a social security number to each person that's born, when they're born. So I don't know if, young people are memorizing their social security number these days or not. Okay, let me set this to the side and I will put that together tomorrow. Now I do have what do you call it? Like a contact list in my phone, for phone numbers for people that I call. But that's like a whole different set of contacts, All the people that I associate with on YouTube, I don't have their phone numbers. Maybe one or two. That's about it. That's good. Listen, y'all have to go over and check out Valerie's art on her Instagram, y'all. She's got some coloring pages that she put up, and one of them is one that she drew. She drew it and then she colored it, and it's a red panda, and it's beautiful. I mean, she has such an eye for shading and using color, and it's just absolutely, it's just so interesting to look at. I would just love to see her, color some stuff, in real time. Be like watching Bob Ross paint. YouTube tutorials. You do the same thing, Janet? That's cool. So, anyway, my haul tonight, y'all, was a combination of skincare and makeup. So, you'll have to let me know what your favorite products were, what really stood out in your mind. Yeah, I don't usually memorize phone numbers. The eyeshadow shades. Oh yeah, those swatches. Those are fun. Did you like the purple, the one from Wonder Beauty, the purple ones, Janet, or the brown ones? I know, I'm a sucker for eyeshadow palettes too. I love them. Love them. I thought y'all might be intrigued by this dark bronzer. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna have to order. I'm gonna have to order the right shade. Yeah, the purples. You try it as an eyeshadow? I probably will. I'm gonna try it as a contour also. Just a little bit though, not a stripe. Because that was pretty pigmented. I don't know how to use bronzer. I'm lucky if I get blush on my cheeks. Well, I don't think I'll be using this as a bronzer. I'm going to use it as a contour shade. A bronzer, the main thing about bronzer, it's to warm up the skin, to make it look like you've got a little bit of sun, in the places where the sun would hit you, And they say to think about it like the letter E, you know, or, like the letter C. You don't have to go down here to warm up the skin if you don't want to, but, you can, mostly right through here. But then I like to use it down here to shape, shape the face. But anyway, just kind of a fluffy brush to help, blend it and diffuse it where it's not like a streak, you want it to be. That would make a good video content, wouldn't it? How to use bronzer. I probably need to do more teaching than what I do. I've watched so many people apply bronzer, and I've applied bronzer for so long that I just assume that people know how to use bronzer. But then when I talk to you guys, and you let me know that you've got questions regarding things like this, it lets me know that I probably need to do more teaching. I mean, I don't consider myself an expert by any means. I mean, I'm not a novice either, but, I'm not I'm an artist, but I'm self-taught. I haven't been to school or anything. But I could definitely, do a video on it. I would have thought that would be a highlighter. I only know blush. I love highlighters. Jen, how you doing? So I showed I did skincare tonight, Jen, and I showed my boxycharmbyipsy box, the first one that was for the month of April, and I had some add-ons, and I shared all that stuff tonight. We did swatches, and so anyway, we were just sitting here talking about some of the products. You're gonna go, Esel? Okay. Thank you for coming tonight. Have a great night. what do I think about the new BoxyCharm with Ipsy? I think that the products that were in my box, I was really pleased. I got some really good deals on the add-ons. I did shop at the Ipsy shopper for the month of May, you know, when they presented the choices this last week for my Ipsy glam bag. And I did do some shopping there. And I feel like the products were good quality, you know, the things that they had to choose from. I did notice a difference in the prices because there toward the end, you know, the Mega Drop Shop had gotten so cheap because it was a lot of products that were like left over, you know, pretty much, you know, the tail end of their stock that they were trying to clear out of their inventory. And so they had marked it down so low. And so now, you know, Ipsy's replenishing, you know, all that product has been, you know what I'm saying? That's done with and from BoxyCharm. And so now that Ipsy's doing it, you know, it's new products. Yeah. Yeah, there definitely was some things that were a bit higher. But, you know, when I did the add-ons, I mean, I got like 2 for $5. You know what I'm saying? So that was the way that it pretty much was, you know, and what I had to choose from, you know, was good. I mean, it was a good selection. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I have no complaints, you know. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the change. I'm okay with the way that they've handled the transition. I don't think that the transition is fully complete yet. I feel like before it's over with, they're going to do away with the word BoxyCharm altogether. That's my opinion. You know. I loved Boxy's 2-packs before, and I think they're doing that. You know, like where you get the buy one get one. Is that what you mean? Buy one get one, and then they have a day where they do $5 deals. And the thing of it is that it's open. The store is open 24/7, but the drop shop, the Mega Drop Shop, is still going to be just quarterly. And then, of course, the Ipsy Shopper add-on deals are going to be when you make your choices. So they've got like 3 different ways to purchase stuff. Yeah, the Ipsy box. Yeah. Yeah, I think that they're just they've taken things like in increments, steps to help people adapt, you know, to the change in a slow way. I just received purple eyeshadows from Mary Kay. I love purple with that brown too. Yeah, purples and browns go good together. Yeah, the $5 deals were awesome. So I haven't added up the value of what they sent me in my box, but I did get 2 palettes, a beautiful oil, a pear serum oil. I got this awesome basic beauty setting powder. It's translucent, but it looks pink, which I'm good with that. I like pink powders. And I got this bronzer, which is, I'm going to use it as a contour from LYS. I love this brand. And then I just need to find the prices and add it all up. I got the Sweet Escape. This was one of my choices from Wonder Beauty. This is an awesome palette. And then they chose a palette for me, the Alloy palette from Natasha Denona. I mean, who can complain about Natasha Denona? Come on. So I got 2 palettes, a bronzer that I'm going to use as contour, and it has skincare in it. And then I got this beautiful oil Biro, that's an awesome brand, and this lovely setting powder. So, it's mostly makeup. It's just really the one skincare product. So, yeah, LYS has the cream blush is really nice. I love the LYS foundation too, Sylvia. So, I mean, I can't complain about my box. I mean, I like the fact that they're giving us the 3 choices. That's one thing that they did adapt from BoxyCharm that I thought was really smart, because before it was just 2 choices on the Ipsy Plus. So I like it that we have 3 choices. And so if you want a second palette, it's available, you can get it. Or if you need skincare and there's more than one choice for skincare items, you can get it. There's a brand. I wish that Ipsy would get MAC as a brand on board with their products. MAC put out, I just got an email today. They have their viral mascara now in colors. There's purple. Hey Kim, how you doing? There was like a pinkish purple. There was a really bright blue, and there was a green. Yeah, the browns. I mean, how can you go wrong with brown eyeshadow? I mean, it's like everybody looks good in brown. Everybody looks good in purple. This palette right here is a staple palette. It's got 3 mattes, 2 shimmers. These 2 right here are cool. That's going to be a great transition shade. And these 2 are warm. And your shimmers are on the ends. I mean, even if you didn't want to use this palette by itself, you could put this with, other palettes to dip into just for the browns. I think it's a great little palette. You doing okay? I've been missing you. You've been busy lately? You've been feeling okay? So anyway, it's called the Alloy, Alloy. Natasha Denona's not cheap either. Yeah, or you can pull the pans out and put them in your Z palette or whatever you want to do. Cha-cha-cha. So I've got about 4 or 5 of these now. Yes, this is the Alloy palette. Did you get it, Kim? I swatched them earlier tonight. And I also got the Sweet Escape from Wonder Beauty. This was one of my choice items in my Boxycharm by Ipsy, the first one for the month of April, which I'm very pleased. I need to add up the prices, the retail prices, to see what this box was valued at. Way more than what I paid for it. Been with a lit of docs and tests. My Natasha Denona arrived cracked. Aww. Wow, you've been going through some troubles and trials, it sounds like. So let me double check my list here. I have a list. Yeah, it's with tax and handling. It was $32.91. That's what the BoxyCharm by Ipsy cost. $32.91. But probably any one of these products paid for it. that I got. I don't know about the Basic Beauty powder, but probably any of these other things. This Pear Serum by Biro, this bronzer, it's probably either one of the palettes. They probably cost it. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me of that, Jen. The Natasha Denona palettes are magnetic. I have one full-sized palette from Natasha Denona, and I picked it up in a mega drop shop sale. And I forgot the name of it, but it's the one that has like a couple of like bluish greens, and then there's some warmer shades, like oranges and browns, and I can't remember the name of that. But I haven't even used it yet. Did the eyeshadow come cracked and broken up, Kim, or was it the palette itself? You have to say goodnight. Okay, Valerie. Thank you for coming. I enjoyed it. Sounds like the Cupid palette. No, it wasn't a 5-pan palette. It was the full-size palette that I'm talking about has 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, I think 18 shades, if I recall correctly. The eyeshadow on both ends. So both of the shimmers. What a bummer. Let me see if I can just look it up on Instagram real quick. I'd like to have her newest one. It's filled with neutrals. It's a really pretty palette. Let me just go to her shop on Instagram and see if I can find it. I wouldn't mind having that trio chrome palette that she has either. A lot of purples and greens in it, though. That's kind of a color story that I'm just now really starting to play with. You know what I mean? So I don't think I want to spend $129 on a palette that... But the My Dream palette, her new one, for $69, if I could get that at a discount, like on the Ipsy shopper, I would scoop it up. And a colorful one that I would enjoy is that Circo Loco palette with all those blues and greens and purples and oranges. I would like that. I don't think I would buy the Metropolis palette, though, because I have the one from Alter Ego, the dupe. I have that. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with the dupe. That sounds bad, don't it? But I am. And the retro eyeshadow palette from her is awesome. Let's see. It's not pulling up quickly at all. Here it is. Zendo. That's the name of it. The Zendo eyeshadow palette. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But there's some bluish greens, an olive green. There's a couple of like pinks and peaches. Then there's like a red and an orange and a gold. And anyway, it's just a color story that really interested me. Yeah, it's a good palette, huh, Jen? So, but anyway, this is the only full size Natasha Denona palette that I have. It's called the Zendo. And it's the full price is $69. And I am not paying. I love her formulas, but I am not paying full price. I'm too cheap. If I were to spend that kind of money, I'm going to buy some kind of bougie skincare that I've been wanting. You know what I mean? I usually wait till eyeshadows go on sale, or I can find them in a subscription box, or I can get them, at some kind of a discount. I rarely ever buy brand new eyeshadow palettes. And it's not just Natasha Denona, it's just, straight across the board. All the ones that I have, most of the ones that I have from Natasha Denona, I've gotten from BoxyCharm. These little 5-pan palettes. But I like that one that you were talking about, Kim, the Cupid palette. It's perfect for Valentine's Day, for those maroon looking eye looks. I love it. I wonder if her palettes will wind up in TJ Maxx. I'd be surprised if they did. She has a palette called the My Dream palette. It's really pretty. I just made an order on e.l.f. for a couple of eyeshadows. I made an order on e.l.f. too, Janet. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. I paid full price for her Circo Loco and one of my Pat McGrath. Ouch. Wow. Wow, you're a brave soul. But that was probably for a special occasion, wasn't it? Like your birthday or, Christmas or something. I got a Pat McGrath and the Zendo off Macari. That's a good. Now, see, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Discount. Love e.l.f. for playing and trying new stuff. Yeah, e.l.f. has stepped up their game in the last few years. I've always enjoyed their brushes. And then when their skincare came out and stuff, I just enjoyed, I still enjoy using e.l.f. skincare. But they've got a cream blush that I wanted to try. And a couple of other products. Hello there, Miss Megan. How you doing? Yes, my birthday, which is in our anniversary, which is Christmas and our anniversary. Oh, how cool. That's like a triple whammy for you guys. I got 2 brushes too. Oh yeah, you're going to enjoy the brushes, Janet. They're e.l.f. Some of the e.l.f. brushes that I have, I bought from the Dollar Tree, and I still use those things. I love them. How are you doing, Megan? Chrome eyeshadow and a few other things headed your way. That's cool. Friend mail. I do love their cream blush. I use that. So, I mean, there's some stuff that's been trending, you know, that's comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury stuff that's out there. And I took a look at all of that. I like their creamy concealer. I like the e.l.f. concealer, the camo concealer, the one that's got the radiant finish. I got one of those. I don't know what all's in there. I forgot. I have to go back and look at the order. Anyway, it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I'll do a haul video. I'll show it to y'all. Yeah, the Halo line. Yeah, I took a look at all that stuff. They had some things bundled up. I didn't want to buy the bundle, though. I remember you saying you never tried a chrome before. You're going to make Janet's day with the chrome eyeshadow. Especially if it's a pretty warm, you know, brown or an orange shade or gold or something. Excuse me. Time to eat your Chinese food. Okay. Enjoy your evening, Jen. Thanks for stopping by. That's exciting. That's exciting. We want to see pictures, Janet. When you wear your makeup, we want to see what you look like in it. Please. Please show us. There's those floating hearts. I love that. I wish I could do it. I can't give myself hearts, though. Y'all have to be the ones to give them to me. That is so cool. Smiley faces and hearts. Have you seen me? I still look like Skeletor. Aw, Janet, don't feel bad about your appearance. Golly, if anybody has an excuse not to be seen, be me. I'm heavier now than I've ever been in my whole life. That's all you have is hearts? Okay. I love the hearts. I love the hearts. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starting to yell and I'm tired. I know some of y'all probably could stay up a little while longer. I'm thinking about calling it a night, though. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight and everything. Make sure you can come back after the live stream is posted and in a sentence, use the word beauty for the mystery bag giveaway. And I will post the winner on my community tab in a couple of days. What is today? Thursday? Probably Sunday. I'll probably post it Sunday and give those that, watch the replay a chance to get in here. You're white as a ghost, trying to hide it. I know. I'm so fair right now. I have not been out in the sun, y'all, in probably 4 years. I mean, like to go swimming. Yes, everybody's beautiful. Especially with a full face of makeup. I always feel more beautiful with a full face of makeup, but I do take, when I'm rested, and I take some good pictures when, like after my skincare is applied and I've got this whole glow going on, and everything. I really like it. Yeah. You got to get the war paint. Me too, says Mari. Me too for what? When I go out, I have to have makeup on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I try not to leave the house without makeup on. But if I'm just hanging around the house, there's days when I don't wear makeup. Excuse me. Have any of you heard the Broadway musical A Beautiful Noise? I think I have. Isn't that a movie? Isn't that a movie, Megan? Mari is beautiful. You are beautiful, Mari. I love seeing your face on Instagram. Well, ladies, it is 10:30. And these days I have only been drinking 1 cup of coffee per day, and I'm on a better sleep schedule. And so I'm usually in the bed by like 11 o'clock, and I sleep till about 7 in the morning, and it's working for me. And so I want to stay on this schedule because I feel better. And then I'll take a nap in the afternoon for about, an hour or two. So I'm going to bid you all good night. Neil Diamond's life using his music. Neil Diamond. He had some good music. Yeah, now that I'm in my 60s, 8 hours isn't enough. I need a nap in the middle of the day for a little while. Hour and a half, 2 hours. All right, my lovely people. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm going to head on out of here. I'm going to eat me a sandwich and use the restroom and piddle around for a few minutes, and then I'm headed to bed. So good night. Good night, my friends. Good night. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you again on Sunday night. Woohoo! Sunday night. Maybe Ruth can make it Sunday night. Hopefully it'll work. Thank you. You too, Kim. Have a great night. Oh, yeah. That Javi's. If you like coffee, you're going to like the Javi coffee. The best. I mean, iced coffee. If you like iced coffees made with milk, it is so good. It is so good. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I've got a video posted just a while ago. 7:30 is when I posted it. So it's about the Javy coffee. Y'all can watch it. And then tomorrow will be Face Mask Friday, and Saturday I'm going to do self-care Saturday, but it's not going to be skincare application. It's going to be a haul that's got some skincare and bath and body care and stuff in it. So anyway, that's the lowdown for the weekend. And then Sunday night, I'll come back and we'll do skin treats again. All right. I love you all. Thank you all for coming. Sweet dreams, my friends. Bye.